In this video, we are going to check out how to configure a single area OSPF. For that, let's take routers. So let's take the PT routers. We'll place 3 routers in the workspace and 2 computers. Next, we will connect all these routers and computers. So let us take that this area is 192.168.1.0/24, and here we have this network as 192.168.2.0/24. Similarly, this network we'll have it as 192.168.3.0/24. And also this one, we'll have it as 192.168.4.0/24. So now we'll see how to configure the IP address for all the devices. Let's open the computer, desktop, IP configuration. We'll say this is 192.168.1.2 and with the gateway of 192.168.1.1. So we'll close it so that it gets saved. Let's do the configuration for this router. Let's click the router. So go to the CLI. So do you want to enter the initial configuration dialog? Just say no. Then enable EN. Then configure terminal config T. So here we'll go to the interface. So the interface name is fast Ethernet 0/0. So we'll say FA 0/0. IP address 192.168.1.1, the gateway address that we have given in the computer. So 255.255.255.0 as the mask is /24. Then we'll give a no shut to put the port on. So you could see that the port has changed to a green status. So let's just do the configuration for the serial link also. SC 2/0. So here we'll give IP address 192.168. This is 2 dot network. So let's take 2.1, 255.255.255.0. So there is a clock symbol. So we have to set the clock rate. So default we'll set it as 64,000 and we'll also issue a no shut command. So the IP configuration for this router is complete. Then we'll come to the middle router. So the middle router has 2 interfaces. One belongs to 2.0 network and the other belongs to the 3.0 network. So enable, then we'll give config T interface serial 2/0. So this interface belongs to the 2 dot network. So we'll just give 192.168.2.2, then 255.255.255.0. So there is no clock symbol. So we'll give a shut, no shut command, no shut. So the link is up with 2 ports status that has changed to green. So we'll do the configuration for int serial 3/0 that belongs to 3 dot network. So the IP address can be assigned as IP address 192.168.3.1 255.255.255.0 with the clock rate, as it has a clock symbol, we should give the clock rate as 64,000 and a no shut. So the IP configuration for the middle router is also complete. So here we'll come to the right side router. So the right side router has again 2 interfaces. One is the fast Ethernet, the other one is the serial. The serial interface belongs to 3.0 network. So we'll do the configuration of that port first. Config T, IP address 192.168.3.2. As the other side is assigned 3.1, let's take the next one. 255.255.255.0. So we'll give, we are supposed to go to the interface and give the IP address. So IP address 192.168.3.2, 255.255.255.0. then give a no shut. Okay. Similarly, interface FA 0/0. So we'll give IP address 192.168.4.1 255.255.255.0, then give a no shut. So we observe that the interface name is strongly given as 3.0. So we are supposed to change that. So first initially we have wrongly configured that. So we are supposed to revert it by putting a no IP address. So this should be, otherwise you will get an IP overlap. So how do I remove an IP address? So I just say no, put a no before the command. That command is just changed. Now we'll go to serial 2/0 and we'll give IP address, simply IP address. So we'll remove the no command here. So now we'll check whether the IP assignment is correct. We'll come to the computer. It is named as one dot. We have to keep the mouse over the computer. It says that it is 1.2 with gateway 1.1. And let's come here to the router. We see that it is 1.1, the default gateway, and 2.1. And let's come to the middle router where two interfaces are named as 2.2 and 3.1. Similarly to this router, we have 3.1 and 4.1. So the IP assignment, and we have this computer too. Go to the desktop. So 192.168.4.2 and 192.168.4.1. So the IP configuration of all the devices is over. We are supposed to do a router configuration. So we'll start with the left router. We'll come to the configuration mode. Here we'll give router OSPF. We have to specify a process number because there can be more than one OSPF process running in a single router. So we should specify a process number. So here I say the process number is 10. And then we are supposed to give the directly connected network 192.168.1.0. We are supposed to specify something called a wildcard mask. So what is a wildcard mask? It is an opposite of the subnet mask. So here you see /24. So the opposite of the subnet mask is 255. Okay, and also we are configuring a single area OSPF and we have to specify the area number, that is area 0. Okay, so this is the first network that is connected. Similarly, the second network that is connected is 2.0. 2.0. So the mask is again 0.0.0.255. Okay, so /24 means the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. So wherever 0 comes, you put 1. Wherever 1 comes, you put 0. That is the wildcard mask. So the opposite of 255.255.255.0 is 0.0.0.255. So again, this is area 0. So it's done. So let us exit. So the configuration in this router is over. Let's come to the middle router. Again, we are going to tell this router, exit, go to the configuration mode and say router OSPF. Let's take the process number. Then we are going to give network 192.168.2.0 0.0.0.255 area 0. Same way, network 192.168.3.0 0.0.0.255 area 0. So you could see that already the adjacency message is being transmitted here. So process 10, it's just sending the OSPF message. Okay, adjacency message is already transmitted. So we'll give one more time as we are interrupted in between. We'll give this command one more time. Okay, yes, it is accepted. So we'll give exit and come outside. Right, now we are going to do the configuration in the right side router. So here also we'll come to the configuration mode, exit. So here we give router OSPF 10. Then again we give network 192.168.3.0, 0.0.0.255. Then area 0. Similarly, network 192.168.4.0, 0.0.0.255, area 0. You can just continue with the command, it works. All right. So I'll show you the command one more time. Network 192.168.4.0, the wildcard mask and area 0. Right. So we'll give an exit and come out. So the IP address configuration is over. Now step number 1. Number 2 is configuring the OSPF in all the routers is also done. Now we will check whether the routing table is properly updated in all the routers. We'll just take the tool. So we'll click here to check out the routing table. Yes, there are 4 networks. So 2 are directly connected network with the notation C, and O is the indication to represent OSPF. So the OSPF and the administrative distance and the metric is also updated in the routing table. So similarly, we'll check all the routers. Let's check the second router. Here also 2 are directly connected networks and 2 are updated by means of OSPF. The network is shown, the port and the next hop IP address is also shown. And then the metric, the 110 is the administrative distance and 65 is the administrative cost. Okay, and similarly here if you see again the 4 networks are successfully added with 2 networks directly connected with a metric 0, and 2 networks are computed using OSPF. So this is how we will do configuration of single area OSPF.